Hi all, in this series of videos we're going to look at some of the features of Education.com, and not just the features but also how you then can make some more interactive activities with some of the features of the website. We now have a school-wide subscription. The website itself is largely self-explanatory with printable items, lesson plans, interactive online games, songs, and a lot more. Just get in there. It's easily searchable for activities and to find things and use them. Really don't need a tutorial on how to use the actual site, but I wanted to look at some of the things on the site and how you can enhance what's there for purposes of your needs. So for this video, we're going to look at some of the more printable options on the site and see other ideas which you can use with them other than just printing them. So we're going to start in printable worksheets. Notice it's vast, tons of stuff in here. So much. You can go in and search, you can filter. For now, we're going to look at time practice right here. Okay, and we're going to download the worksheet. Now that I have the worksheet downloaded, I am going to take a screenshot of my worksheet using Command-Shift-4 on the Mac. Once I have that screenshot, I can open up a tool like Jamboard in order to make this interactive or to be used on a device. I'm going to go to New, Jamboard, and Jamboard will open up. I could use this screenshot or this worksheet in Google Slides and Google Draw. I could use it in Smart Notebook, Boom Learning, and all the different ways, features, and tools that we've learned or used more of in the past year. But I like Jamboard for purposes of this just because of its ease of use and flexibility with what it offers. Remember now in Jamboard you could set the background as an image, so all I'm going to do is select that, find the screenshot I just took, and now that will be the image locked onto my page. Now that it's in Jamboard, you can do a lot of different things with it. Remember our tools on the left here. There's a pen tool. You could simply go in and you could write the answers. There is a sticky note feature, so I could make sticky notes that then are movable on the page. I can resize them over here, and then they can be moved by the student for an interactive activity. There also is a text box down here. I could simply type in the box just like that. I could find images on Google of clocks with the same time or the digital answer and have them move those to match them up like that. I could also add circles on my page or different shapes, make them transparent, and then you could simply go find the clock that says 12:45 and move that around your page. So again, all we did was take a screenshot of a worksheet from Education.com. Sure, you could print that and use it, but you could also then take a screenshot of it and use it in something like Jamboard and use all the features in Jamboard to now make it a digital interactive worksheet. Let's go back to Education.com. Again, we looked at worksheets. Let's go now to lesson plans. In lesson plans, you'll find a lot of different things of complete units on things with worksheets and various activities and links inside them. Let's go to my body to start with. And just without reading all the activities involved, let's just go to this over here. And I'm going to do the same thing and take a screenshot of this, Command-Shift-4. That will now be an image on my computer. I can go to Jamboard now and set that image as my background. Sure, I could have printed this activity. Students could have written the answers or had choices to match on or Velcro on or whatever your options are. But now that it's in Jamboard and not movable because that's my background image, I can do the same thing as I just did with the time worksheet. I can make sticky notes with different body part words on them that can then be moved around the page just like that. I could use my text tool and simply type the answers in here. I could even go to Google Images and let's just search clip art leg. I could put in a clip art image and then you can match picture to picture because now anything I put on here is movable. I could use my pen and simply write the answers. So I use the sticky notes, I use the images. So again, we just added this background image onto the page, and now we made this an interactive worksheet using the tools in Jamboard. Let's go back to Education.com. Again, we looked at worksheets briefly. We looked at these lesson plans. I also want to now look at workbooks because there are full workbooks in here on different subjects, which are amazing because they are full and full and full of different things. Let's go to sounds for purposes of this. I'm going to download that workbook. Now you have all of this content. Sure, you can print it and do the activities. But for the purposes of this, let's just go to this page, Command-Shift-4 again. Do you notice a pattern? Take a screenshot of that. And then set that as my background again because now that is an image. Now this worksheet is the background of my page. Can't be moved. Circle the objects that start with the letter B. You can do that. You could change the directions for what you want to do. But let's again look at some of our Jamboard tools. There's this circle over here. Make us some circles on the page. Make them transparent. All of a sudden now, you can move this around the page, or you can make a bunch of them and have them circle everything that starts with B. You can make some post-it notes, sticky notes on the page, and have the students match picture and word. You could take screenshots of the pieces of things on the page. Let's take a screenshot of the Lego block here. And now let's insert that image. And now that's a movable piece on my page that I can resize. And you can match over here. Or you could do like a sorting activity over here or anything you want. So we are literally just using tools over here to now make this activity more interactive. There's a lot of different other ways you can use this, but you can even simply just use the pen tool. Take a paintbrush and circle blocks. Make it simple as that. So again, the main point of this is Education.com. Sure, self-explanatory website with a lot of activities in there from print to interactive games, lesson plans, and more. But let's start by looking at what's printable in there. Yes, you can print out worksheets. You could print out lesson plans. You could print out workbooks. But you can also take screenshots of the items by Command-Shift-4 and then put them into a platform like Google Jamboard, Slides, Google Draw, Boom Learning, Smart Notebook, any of those tools, whatever your preference is. Use the actual tools in those to make it now an interactive activity that you can use on different devices, on the smartboard, on the computer, in the classroom for student use. Again, Education.com, we now have a school-wide subscription to use. Get in there and check it out. Start with the worksheets. Print them off or screenshot them, put them in a different platform, and now you have interactive activities to use in multiple ways, quickly and easily with your students. If you have any questions about Education.com or any of these methods or tools, make sure to reach out to me. I hope this video was helpful, and thanks for watching.